Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody,
Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And it's Camavinga. Rodri does well to get it back. Camavinga. Cristiano Ronaldo. He won't be happy with that one. Madueke. Nice control. And it's Caicedo. Madueke providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played out to the right. Now it's Madueke. Lovely feet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever...
He's gone for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rodri making good progress on the right-hand side. Camavinga. Akanji calmly anticipates. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. Out to the right. And he welcomes it in. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi taking charge of the dead ball. Look at the space here. Takes a shot. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Rodri gets good distance on it. Still goalless. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. He's found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Decent chance! And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Kane. Cristiano Ronaldo, and claimed it back swiftly. Distributed tidily. Bergkamp, he's picked his way through.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Camavinga gets it clear. And this is Kane. Fernandes. Caicedo. Fernandes. Here's David Neres. Madueke. And he's gone looking for safety. Over to the left. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. And this is Ronaldo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bergkamp. Serginho. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Caicedo. It's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Oh, this looks sharp. Olise kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get on the end of this? The muscular approach does pay off here. Messi. And Messi! That's a half-decent try.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Rodri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision. That's been cut out, well played. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Madueke! He is desperate to get on the score sheet. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So neither side has yet broken through. No way through. He's going all the way! Bergkamp.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Fernandes. And that has left him in a heap. David Neres. Threads one in. Chips it through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Serginho. Serginho going full tilt down the left. And he's managed to gift it back. Tries to pass it through. Knocks it into space. Oh, what has happened here? Just the keeper to beat! Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Donnarumma defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Madueke in acres of space out wide. That is good strength. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Bergkamp. Alexander-Arnold. Madueke is wide and looking to get onto this. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Bergkamp. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Valverde was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space.
Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's David Neres. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's David Neres. It's a pretty loose pass. There's nothing... Oh, what a mistake! Oh, it's come loose. He's found some space. That is a crunching tackle. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Valverde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. And this is Kane. Oh, right place, right time. Rodri finds himself offside. Akanji. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Fernandez tries to play it through. Can he get onto this? Valverde cuts it out. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a promising position. Deep cross. A mighty effort! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Valverde. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's made its way to him. He's had a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
All hands on deck for this one. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi is flagged offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Messi. Oh, Red, nice interception. Fernandez. No, that's been intercepted. Palmer. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Kane. It's Kane! That is one way to stop him. Great chance! Yes, he's done it! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So we have the first goal. Van Dijk, spread it left. And that is as far as it goes. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
And we come
Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Chance in football.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Just too high. the most accurate pass. He's making a real surge on the left. He's got away. And that's another throw. Arda Güler. And it's Musiala. He's tried one! And that certainly packed a punch. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender.
He's had a shot! Goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Santos finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Yamal. So what can they make of this? Robertson stood his ground strongly.
Pretty robust defending.
He's a sharp little ball here. Musiala. Now it's Alvarez. Yamal. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Bergkamp. Güler looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, that's a fine interception. Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. He is through here. Yamal. Ball swung in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective press...
He's got tall. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's having a go. And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Rodri. And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi in acres of space out wide. Hakimi with a fine tackle. Yamal. Olise. And here's Kane. Threads one in. Oh, that was vital. Rafinha. Pass somewhat off target. Well read, and the danger is averted. That has not gone well. Thinks about the shot. He's found the way through. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Donnarumma looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And the shot! And the ball is out of play. Serginho. He has found the way through. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That's the throw. Played out wide. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rodri. That's good running with the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Olise with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Olise has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Goes for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Musiala.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's gone out for a throw-in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Serginho has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 10. Camisa 18.
And it's Gavi.
Camisa 6.
Now that's well seen too. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Applies the finish! No, he's missed it.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Referee's given a throw. In by Messi. Keeper's dealt with that. Rafinha. Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
It's just beyond his reach. And reclaimed it in a trice. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Robertson. It's Gavi. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. So we've reached the hour mark.
Presente na partida de hoje. 9.420 espectadores.
Just eases him off the ball. Tries to pass it through. Great chance! It's a goal! They have got it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Substituição em andamento.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rafinha, can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Osimhen. Look at the space here. Real chance! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Santos! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Segundo tempo pelo jogador. Camisa 15.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he shapes to shoot. He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And now he has two. Well, that has changed the... And it's been given away. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super find. He's picked his way through. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. And that's one back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Oh, super ball! And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. So their fourth corner of the game. Backward it goes. Gavi. And here's Goulet. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's managed to get free. Salah. Real chance. And a chance! He's got a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, that's fabulous. Nice control. Mohamed, big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de acréscimo.
Deep into stoppage time. And it's Azar. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Lewandowski. Osimhen! Osimhen! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. That looks a decent ball. Now it's Goulet. And he's in on goal. Takes a shot. Yes, he's done it. And that may just do it.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Azerbaijan really will be deflated by the result, not just because they lost, but the manner of this defeat, Peter.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Climbs up big! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Looking to play him in. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Olise. Serginho. He's got away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's played through for him. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bellingham. Now it's Barnes. Short changes him with that pass. He's gone for goal! Oh, nearly. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. That's a good ball out wide. Now, can they get him away? Not much subtlety about that challenge. Valverde. Barnes in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And this is Bergkamp. Bergkamp couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
In towards the back stick. Nice interception, well timed. So we're still where we started right now. Bergkamp. So what can they make of this? No, he's not getting past him there. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking...
He's having a go! It's anyone's ball now. Early ball out from the back. Bergkamp. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Bergkamp. Tries to play it through. Now it's Bergkamp. Bergkamp stood his ground strongly. Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Bellingham. Well, played right into his path. Oblak breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And it's Valverde. Oh, super find. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Played out to the right. Now it's Messi. Bellingham. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Robertson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's felt Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals.
We come to
The
you now
score
with a quick
0-0.
request for support for our World Charity Fund.
Here we go again then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pinches it off him. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Scholes. Scholes. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Referee's given a throw. Caicedo. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Olise. He's in a great position here. De Jong clears.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And here's Mbappe. He's through and he's had a hit. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he's being shifted off.
Oh, great feat that.
That's beautifully weighted. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given.
Substitution for Fenerbahce.
So the manager could make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
This looks promising. De Jong wins the duel this time. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. That is good alertness. Looking for options for movement. Delivers the ball. He rises! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And he's had it nicked away. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence. A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Valverde. And that pass just didn't quite work. Knocks it into space. Shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! And a chance! They've done it! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Can he get it through? And it's been played through. He's found the way through. He's come in hard. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well timed, excellent interception. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Great vision. And he's intervened well there.
Fenerbahce surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Van Dijk. Valverde. Bellingham. And the shot! And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
That's a sharp pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caicedo. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. Fenerbahce can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Threads one in. That's a shade optimistic. Gusto. Out to the right. The less said about that pass, the better. Somewhat off target. Oh, he's found support out wide. Olise gets it away. Kane played out towards the right wing. 2 minutes to be added on. And here's Olise. And he was quick to react. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
And a quick reminder today that
You look back on the game then, Jim.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation. 100. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Messi. Short changes him with that pass, and the pass is intercepted. Robertson. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Kane goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's played forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rodri with a definite foul there. Rodri has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Camavinga. That's good running with the ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Alexander-Arnold hurtling down that right flank. Messi. Robertson, who does have an assist to his name.
Azerbaijan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Camavinga. He's had it taken off him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Spread out to the left. Now that's well seen too. Camavinga. He has found the way through. Fernandez gets across to intercept that. Tries to play it through. Now it's Oyarzabal.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Can he get on the end of this? Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Kane. No, again there's no way through. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Camavinga. That has been cut short. Van Dijk with the foul. Threads decent chance! Caught offside that time. Bergkamp. That's a good ball. Looking for a runner. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Kane. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1. Messi! Decent hit from there.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
That's a little off target. Kane, good take, and is he in? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. That is ended up in no man's land. Turns back here, probably the best option.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Van Dijk. And that is a little undercooked. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Pinches it off him. Now it's Bergkamp. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Olise. And he's had a hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Turns and goes, tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, that is one way to stop him. The referee's awarded a free kick, and he's going to have his name taken. The pass has gone astray. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Palmer. Now that looks a decent ball, and that is expertly dealt with. Tries to pass it through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Alexander-Arnold ready to try one. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Mbappe. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Bergkamp thinks about the shot. Bergkamp There's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Great defending, strong and determined. Scholes.
Pretty robust defending.
Goes down, but nothing given. Fernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, easy pickings there. He's a sharp little ball here. Fernandez powering forward here. And here's Bergkamp.
Oh, really well played.
Serginho gets into some space. And this is Kane.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Now, and a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He has done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and...
He rises! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a promising position. And it's Serginho. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's heaved it away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looking for the run. De Jong goes sliding in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Oyarzabal. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And this is Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he get it through? Oh, it's Bergkamp. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Jimenez promptly onto that, and that is that. And no surprise, that's a booking. And this is Messi. Olise takes control of it and he's on the move. Now, can they get him away? Kane. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And he's found a way past. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. The less said about that pass, the better. Knocks it into space. Van Dijk cuts it out. But that has not gone well. Looking to play him in. Kane, shot a goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Corner number 2 then. Kane! And he's there to clear it. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. So, third corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Good effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Mbappe, he's shifting through the gears here. Well read, nice interception. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Your reflections then, Jim. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And Dijk calmly anticipates. Lewandowski. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Great vision. Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Osimhen receives it in a good position here. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. They get a throw in. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, can he get onto this? He's found a way through. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Robertson is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. Well, they've got it again. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's come to nothing. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Lewandowski takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Knocks it into space. And he thumps it clear. Can he get on the end of this? Taken back almost at once. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
But that has not gone well. And it's Valverde. Now it's Fernandez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's gone for goal. That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Played out to the left flank. That's a little off target.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Fernandez, chance for a shot! Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. That's going to go a long way. Ball is over the line. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Serginho, and he's in on goal. Big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. Spread it left. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This to go one up. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Number 11, Lionel Messi.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. And that's a throw-in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's really well manoeuvred. Pass somewhat off target. Palmer. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lewandowski. Tries to pass it through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. He gets big. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Now it's Palmer. Danger averted for now. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And now they can clear their lines. Scholes. Oh, delicate chip through. Fernandez has given away a free kick.
Might want to be careful there.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a
shot at goal! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, this looks sharp.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Crunching tackle. And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Robert Lewandowski. Number 45, Osimhen.
Valverde
Number
promptly
11,
onto that, and that is that.
Number 22,
He
Scholes.
steps in, and that's the end of
Number
that.
24,
Looking for the run.
coming on the field, number 8, Bergkamp. Number 18, Kane.
Trying to hit the front line here.
Mohamed
That
Salah.
pass isn't the best.
Number 10, Ruben
He's had a fair
Neves.
tumble under that challenge.
Number 17.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And that's a simple one for the keeper. That is good alertness. He can run onto that. Oh, some tackle that. Can he get it through? He can get that clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Brilliant save from Donnarumma.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That has ended up in no man's land. And he's managed to get rid. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, what has happened here? Tries a shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us.